everyone! Before we get into the rest of this video, I wanted to quickly share a resource that has really helped me out last semester, and that resource is study.com. Study.com is a platform with 1.9 million learning resources, including flashcards, microlessons, and lots of different worksheets. I find their flashcards and worksheets especially helpful when studying for my exams because they promote great active learning habits. These resources have helped me get a 4.0 semester GPA last semester and the semester before that, and they have also helped me feel so much more prepared and less anxious about my exams. Overall, I cannot recommend this service enough, and I think that if you are a student, you will also really enjoy using study.com. If you're interested in trying out study.com, all you have to do is click the link in my description and you will automatically get 30% off your first 3 months of study.com. And this offer is available to any new members who are signing up for a monthly plan. I will also link study.com's YouTube channel in the description below so that you can check out their free educational videos. Thank you so much to study.com for sponsoring today's video, and let's get back into it.
Good morning, guys, and welcome back to my channel. I cannot believe this is the start to my very last college semester. It is absolutely crazy to me because I feel like it was only like a year and a half ago that I even started college. Like, time has been passing so fast. Classes actually start tomorrow, but I woke up early today on Tuesday because I got a new TA job. I am a TA for a different class now, and we're having our first teaching team meeting in less than 10 minutes now. I am really excited about this class. It is actually the human-computer interaction class that I took last semester, and now I'm TAing for it, which is crazy. This is definitely much more along the lines of what I want to do in my career, so I'm really happy about that. The class that I was TAing for last semester was a programming class, and although I enjoy programming to a certain extent, it's not the focus of my career, so I'm just glad that I'm able to do something that I personally like a little bit better. I have so many updates to give you, and I'm actually going to be doing a whole separate video about all my life updates because I have quite a few and I know that they won't all be able to fit into a vlog, but I will give you some more life updates that are coming up pretty quickly. I'll probably do that after this meeting, and overall, I'm just really excited to be vlogging again. It's been, I think, like a month since I've last vlogged, so I'm really excited about that, and I'm also really excited about all the classes that I'm going to be taking this semester, which again I will tell you more about in a little bit here, but I'm going to log on to Zoom now and get this meeting done. I might end up taking a nap later today because I woke up at like 7 because of the construction that is just always going on around campus, and I found out a while ago actually that the construction that I'm hearing every morning is a long-term project, so probably not gonna go away, so I just need to get used to it again. I feel like I was starting to get used to it right before I left for winter break. Like, I was able to sleep much longer, but still not as long as I would normally sleep back home where it's completely silent, so still getting used to that, but I'm gonna go have this meeting and I will update you later. I know what you've been through. I know what you. Okay guys, I am back. I had my meeting and then I had breakfast and then I just like scrolled on my phone for like an hour. I'm still on break mode and I'm just not in the mood for school, and it sucks. I feel like this happens to me at the beginning of every single winter semester. Like, winter break is not long enough for me to recover from fall semester, but gotta go back tomorrow. The teaching team meeting this morning was fine. I really like the professor, and I'm going to be going to the first lecture tomorrow just to introduce myself to the class. I had to make a little slide and I think I can show it to you. I don't think there's anything super personal on there, so I'll show that to you. It's gonna be super quick, like 30 seconds max. Other than that, I thought I would talk a little bit more about what classes I'm taking. I briefly went over this when I registered for classes last semester, but I ended up making some changes. So I'm gonna talk about that and then also talk about, I think, 2 more updates that I'm gonna tell you in this video, and then the rest of my life updates will be in a separate video. But the first class that I have tomorrow is my generative AI and UX class, and I'm really excited for that one. Obviously, this is like an up-and-coming topic in the world of tech right now, and I'm really excited to learn more about it, especially in context of my chosen career. And I also really like the professor. I had him for my auto UX class last semester, which was my favorite class last semester and probably my favorite class in all of college. So excited for that one. And then, like I said before, I'm going to be going to the first human-computer interaction class this semester just to introduce myself, and then I think there's only one other class that I have to attend for that one. Other than that, my entire job is just grading. And then I'm also taking laws of UX, and I actually know the TA for that class, and she's super nice. I met with her for dinner last semester because I was just interested in knowing more about the grad program that she was in, and she was super sweet and she gave me so much valuable advice, and I'm excited to go to her office hours also. I think her office hours work with my schedule, even though the professor's office hours don't, which is great. The professor is the same professor as my auto UX class and my generative AI and UX class, and then I'm taking graphic design. I have heard the worst things about that class, but I need to take it because of another life update that I will give you later. Hopefully it goes well. And in the past, I have found that sometimes when people tell me that a class is hard, they just mean that it's time consuming, and I hate that, but it's better than a class being hard, so I'm hoping that that's the case for this class. I hope it's just time consuming, and other than that, I hope it's fine. And then I have the second semester of my senior capstone class, and this is probably the class that I'm dreading the most. I'm just continuing the same project that I started last semester, working with the same client, working with the same group, and I like the client. I think they're fine. They're not like the best to work with, but they give me everything that I need and I really can't complain. However, my group, as you probably saw last semester, is not the best, and I really need to enforce stronger boundaries. My friend, who is also in this class, met with the professor last semester to talk about her group dynamics because she was also facing similar issues, and she said that he was really helpful, so I might meet with him if this continues this semester, which, you know, I'm sure it will. And I've known this professor for like over a year now. Won't be too big of a deal if I do need to talk to him. The other class that I'm taking is AR for automotive UX, so it's kind of like an add-on to like the other automotive classes that are here at the university, and it's such a niche topic, but I'm really interested in it, and I think those are all of my classes. I was literally going on Canvas and like stalking the people tab for each of my classes just to see like who's in all of my classes, and I think I have people to sit with for all of my classes, which is good. I honestly don't think sitting alone is a big deal at all, but I just would rather sit with people that I know. So yeah, other than that, I do have a couple other updates that are taking place in the near future. So if you watched my last few vlogs, you know that I've been having back issues and I was told to go to physical therapy. So I have my first appointment for that on the 16th, which is next week. It has been over a year since I started having back issues, and turns out I have scoliosis, so I'm trying to get that treated with physical therapy. Apparently I have the kind of scoliosis that responds well to physical therapy, so I think it'll be good. And then I have not talked about this on my channel yet, but I'm also starting therapy, like just regular talk therapy. And I actually was able to get my first appointment tomorrow, which was so shocking to me. I did not think I would be able to schedule so quickly, especially because I scheduled my physical therapy appointment before this one and it took like a while to get in. Like I wanted to start last semester, but I just was not able to. But yeah, I can finally admit that I have desperately needed therapy for a long time. And I am not going to get into the specifics of a lot of things, but like I've told you before that I have really bad anxiety, so I'm getting help with that, and past trauma, and a lot of different things that I desperately need help with, and just things that have been driving me crazy every single day, and it feels like I can't talk to anyone else about these things. So I finally realized that it was time to get into therapy, and I actually ended up handing over leadership of my student org to a current junior. So I have some extra time in my schedule, and I thought it would be best spent in therapy. I really hope it goes well. I don't know, I have like mixed feelings about it because I originally wanted to specify which therapist I wanted to see, and then I just got really flustered during the phone call where I had to actually schedule the appointment, and so I ended up getting a therapist who, when I viewed his bio online, like it didn't really speak to me the way that some of the other therapists' bios did, but I'm going to try to not make a snap judgment based on that, and I'm actually going to go to this appointment and see how it is, and I think I will be able to easily switch therapists if I want to, but who knows, maybe he'll be a really good fit for me. I was watching Madeline RG's podcast, Pretty Lonesome, and I forgot which episode it is, but she talked about how a lot of women want to have female therapists, and she kind of talked about why that isn't completely necessary to have a good therapy experience, and so that made me a little bit more willing to actually like give this guy a chance and see if he's a good fit for me, because all of the therapists that I had on my list of people who I wanted to ask for were all female. But she made some really good points in that podcast, and I think I would be completely okay with keeping him as my therapist if we're a good match otherwise. I briefly was in therapy when I was like 8 years old because my anxiety was a lot worse back then, and my pediatrist basically forced me to go to therapy, and I did not really have a good experience. But I think it was because I was not really open to getting help at the time, and now I am, so hopefully that makes a difference. Last night I literally just journaled in my iPad about every single thing that I want to bring up in therapy, and it's quite a bit. I don't think I'm going to be able to get to everything in this first appointment, and I also don't even know how this first appointment is going to go, because I know that a lot of therapists like to do it differently. Like, I don't know if he's just gonna let me talk for the majority of the time and just like bring up everything that I want to talk about during the course of therapy, or if he is going to ask me specific questions. Basically what I did, in case anyone is curious and in case anyone else is starting therapy, because I know it's the new year and a lot of people are going to be starting therapy, what I did is I wrote down 3 goals that I want to at least make progress on by the end of this semester of therapy. I also just made bullet points of every single thing that I want to bring up, and I kind of just went in chronological order of my life. I don't know if that is the best way to go about things, but when I was thinking about things that I'm struggling with right now, I realized that it all kind of ties back to the same things that I've been struggling with since I was like 3 years old. So I think it's important context, but we'll see if my therapist agrees or disagrees about that. So yeah, I kind of just kept it pretty freeform aside from those 3 goals, and hopefully that's enough prep. I'm gonna bring those notes with me to the appointment, and I honestly am very nervous for this appointment. Like, I thought I was gonna have more time to mentally prepare, but no, it's tomorrow, and honestly I think at this point jumping in head first is the right decision for me, so that's why I agreed to having such an early appointment. Those are all of my updates, I think. I just got back to campus last night. I don't know if I mentioned that already. And another update is that my friend who I was rooming with, who was one of my 3 roommates last semester, moved out because she's working full-time now, and I'm so happy for her, but feels kind of empty in here because I'm not really that close with my other 2 roommates, and then the girl who is subleasing from my roommate for this semester hasn't arrived yet, I don't think. So it's just been a little quiet and a little empty, and honestly I just feel empty inside in general because I had a really good relaxing break. I had such a good time with my sister back home, and it's just so weird to be back here again, and I don't feel like I'm ready to be in school again, even though I had quite a long break. My plan for today is I'm actually going to dinner with my friend and some of her other friends, so that's gonna be super fun, but it is snowing outside, so it's gonna be a horrible walk. But I'm gonna do it because I'm excited to see her again. I haven't seen her since before break, so I'm gonna do that, and then I'm going to edit whatever I've filmed of this video so far, which isn't much, but I just want to try to edit as I go this semester so that there aren't big gaps between my uploads like there were last semester. We'll see how long I can keep this up because my workload is going to be quite heavy this semester. Oh, I don't know if I told you this as I was explaining my classes, but when I was registering last semester, like in my registration vlog, I only registered for 12.5 credits, but I ended up adding another class for 3 credits, which is my AR in Automotive UX class. So now I'm taking 15.5 credits. So pretty similar workload to last semester. But I really wanted to add it because it's my last semester as an undergrad, and I know that if I don't take this class I might regret it because it's like my last chance to take this class, which seems really fun and exciting. So anyway, I have been talking for way too long. I was also going to go to the library to return some library books today, but like I said before, it is snowing, so I don't know if that's gonna happen. If I don't go today, then I'm gonna have to go tomorrow because one of the books I am not able to renew because someone has a hold on it. So yeah, today's looking really gross, but I think I'll go tomorrow. Tomorrow's supposed to be really windy, but at least it won't be snowing. I'm gonna go edit this video, maybe read, see if any of my professors have sent out any more syllabi or announcements, and that'll be it. I'll update you later.
I know you about it, when we turn off the light. That's right. I know that you want me. Oh, I ain't no fool. We've been going at it for a minute or two. Darling, you got the sweetest heart, and I don't want it to break. That frown on your face got me hurting. I'm afraid it's too late. Spring brings flowers, but they all dried up. They remind me of what once was. I'm talking us, me and you and I. It's been a ride, I'm tired.
I'm going to do this training for my work right now. I did this last semester for my previous job, so I'm not sure if I have to redo it, but just to be safe, I'm gonna redo it because I have the time today, and I'll update you after that.
Cannon and Mariah, been riding out, fueling fires again. What's this like?
Hey guys, I just got back from my friend Maddie's apartment and it was super fun and the food was delicious. Maddie cooked everything herself and everything tasted literally incredible, like actual goals. Something that I really want to work on is like my own cooking abilities. What I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to head down to the yoga studio that's in my apartment building and see if no one's using it, because I'm going to be starting day 1 of Yoga with Adrienne's 30-day yoga journey that she's been posting. I did her 2023 one last year and it was one of the best experiences of my life. I felt so much stronger after I did it. I'm going to do it again this year and then hopefully actually sustain my yoga habit for the rest of the year. But if someone else is in the studio already, I'm gonna run right back up here and just do it in my bedroom. It's gonna be pretty cramped, which is why I want to try to use the yoga studio, but I am not that good at yoga, so I don't want to do it in front of anyone else.
Since we first met. When you call, I can't fight it. Something in the way you move, keep on drawing me in. Those lips I know so well, they excite me. Said I know them like the back of my hand, I know what you've been through. I know what you like, I know you about it. When we turn off the light, that's right. I know that you want me. Oh, I ain't no fool. We've been going at it for a minute or two. Darling, you got the sweetest heart, and I don't want it to break. That frown on your face got me hurting. I'm afraid it's too late. It's not that I don't trust you, I don't trust myself. I said patience is a...
Hello everyone, happy first day of classes. I just got back from the first 2 classes that I attended today around like an hour ago at this point, and then I had lunch and I've just been chilling and I'm going to get some stuff done on my to-do list before heading off to my first ever therapy appointment, at least like in recent years. I'm pretty nervous. The closer that it gets to the appointment, I get more and more nervous, but it'll be okay. I just need to get it done. And literally the worst thing that could happen is that it doesn't go well. And if that's the case, then I never have to see this therapist again. Like, I have all the control here and I really like that. So anyway, the first class that I went to today was my generative AI and UX lecture, and that was pretty chill. I feel like that's going to be one of my favorite classes this semester, if not my favorite class. So I'm really excited about that. And then I went to the human computer interaction lecture today because I'm TAing for that class and I just wanted to introduce myself with like my little slide. I told you that I would show you my slide, but I totally forgot. I will show you later in the vlog. Hopefully I will actually remember this time, but it was pretty short and straight to the point. And then the last class that I have today is my Laws of UX class, and again, I was like stalking the people tab in Canvas and I only know one person in that class, and I think it's a group project class, although I'm not 100% sure. So I'm a little worried about that, but hopefully that will all go well. But yeah, I'm just gonna get to some things on my to-do list now and I will update you later.
Things will turn out well. Lost count of the years since I've been here by your side, in and out through all these tears. We can do it again, it ain't no problem. Like a switch since we stay more than friends. I know you know my photo still hangs on your door, and I'll show you that there really ain't no forgetting anymore. I know what you've been through. I know what you like, I know you about it. When we turn off the light, that's right. I know that you want me. Oh, I ain't no
It is 4:30 p.m. I had my therapy appointment and then I went to the public library to drop off some books that were due. Again, like I said earlier, I am not going to be sharing too much about therapy and how that's going for me, but I do think that it's important to be open about things like therapy and mental health. So I just wanted to let you know that I successfully got through that first appointment and it was really hard, which I expected. One thing that I was not expecting is how unsatisfied I would feel after the first appointment. I just felt like there were so many things that we didn't get to. And another reason why I'm really unsatisfied is because I'm only going to be seeing this therapist for I think like around 5 sessions, and then after that he basically recommended getting a more permanent solution. And I don't know, I feel very empty right now. I did end up crying during the appointment, which I was not expecting because I have not cried in a long time. I am going to go take notes on that appointment while it's still fresh. I don't know how much of this I'm actually going to end up putting into the vlog, but I just wanted to tell you what my thoughts are right now while they're still fresh in my mind. And I'm gonna have a snack, and then I have my last class of the day at 5:30 p.m. and that is my Laws of UX lecture. So yeah, I will update you later. Hey guys, I just got back from class and honestly it was a little bit overwhelming. Like, there are a lot of things about the class that I was not anticipating. I was talking to a lot of my friends who have taken this class in previous semesters and they all said that it would be individual work, and I was completely fine with that. I love individual work, but unfortunately, because of some circumstances, it's going to be a group project class now, and I don't really know anyone well enough in that class to do a group project with anyone, and just historically speaking, I feel like group projects in college are not it. I have no problems working with a group or other people in general, like for work reasons. Like at my internship over the summer, it was completely fine. It's just in college and high school, I have not had good experiences with group projects. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. And then also there is going to be a field trip for this class that they're not providing transportation for, and it's either a 45-minute walk from where I live or a 15-minute bus ride or a 10-minute like Uber or Lyft ride. And I checked pricing on Lyft so far and it's going to be around $20 one way, and then I'm assuming it's going to be another $20 on the way back. So none of these options are really sounding viable to me, and like I said before, I don't really know anyone that well in this class, so I don't feel like I can ask anyone else for a ride or ask what they're doing. The bus is free for U of M students, but I don't like relying on it because when I used to take the bus for my classes on North Campus, it was often late, like very, very often late, and I don't know. So I'm kind of rethinking this class, although I know it's going to be a really good class, and I know the TA for the class and she's great, and I know that if I do take the class, it's going to be a great portfolio piece and I would really benefit a lot from it. Honestly, these are not the biggest obstacles ever. Like, I will find someone to do the group project with and I will find a way to get myself to the field trip, but those are just some thoughts right now. Before, I was like 100% sure that I was going to keep this class on my schedule for this semester, but now I'm like 95% sure. So I'm gonna go to class again next week and see how it goes and then make a decision after that. But most likely I will still be in this class. I've also had some more time to reflect on my therapy appointment today, and I really do think that I can benefit from some long-term therapy. This is going to be very short term. I don't know if I mentioned that already, but he's only going to be seeing me for about 5 appointments, and they're going to be spaced out through the semester, or every other week. I am honestly low-key embarrassed about how today's appointment went, just because I was not able to open up as much as I wanted to, even though I cried. So I did open up quite a bit, but it just wasn't enough to where it truly helped me, and I think that that's something that I'm going to work on for next time. I feel really drained after that therapy appointment, and I think having dinner, which I'm about to do, and then doing some yoga is gonna help. And I did take some meticulous notes right afterwards, so I'm going to be using those for my next appointment. But yeah, I am going to be somewhat open about how therapy is going for me, and I hope that it helps someone, because I know that not a lot of people talk about therapy. If you're looking for other creators who talk about therapy, Madeline RG is such a good one. I know that she has like some controversies just on TikTok and because of who she's supposedly dating, but I like to ignore all of that, and I think that her podcast is absolutely incredible and it's very relatable for me, so I recommend her. And then Caitlin Films used to talk about therapy a little bit in her college vlogs when she was going to college. But yeah, I am going to go have dinner. I am drained, like I said before, so I'm just gonna make some egg rolls in my little toaster and have those for dinner.
Would you please state your name for the record?
So I just got back from Target and I didn't film in the store because literally everyone was there just like getting last minute school supplies, which is what I was doing. So I just got an email, mind you, one day, not even one day, like the evening before my 10 a.m. class tomorrow, basically saying that I need to bring a sketchbook to class. This is for my graphic design class, and I was planning on using my iPad for that class, like for any sketching that I needed to do, but she was very specific about bringing a sketchbook and then some markers and stuff. So I have some Papermate Flair marker felt tip pens that I'm going to bring, but I needed a sketchbook, so I ran to Target and it was super overpriced. It was literally $12, not including tax, so I'm really upset about that. But I also got a pack of mints because I was running low, so let me show you those. So here's the sketchbook. It was fairly expensive, but I do like it. It's very minimalistic. I'm also going to bring my iPad to class tomorrow and see if I can use that, and if I can, then I think I'm going to return this because I definitely cannot be buying a bunch of things for no reason right now. I'm trying to save up for some life updates that I have coming up, which again will be in a different video. I'm sorry I haven't gotten around to filming it yet, but I think it should be up right after this vlog goes up. And then these are the mints that I always get. These are my favorite. And then I also checked my mailbox and I had a package. I think this is the ring sizer that I ordered from Orate and it was free. I've been looking to upgrade my jewelry, but I don't think that's going to be happening anytime soon because of some life updates. But let me just open this up and find out what my ring size is. Here is the box. It's actually really cute. I didn't think they were going to package it up this nicely because it was a free item, but very cute. Oh my gosh, wait. They gave me a little pouch for it. Oh my gosh, this is gonna be so good for traveling with my jewelry. I'm obsessed. And then there's also this little gift guide, I think. So let's open this up. And here's the ring sizer. It literally looks like a zip tie, but let's try this out. I think I'm gonna do my right middle finger. Okay, update. I cannot do this myself. I need someone else to help me with this, but still glad I got this. And I can't believe they sent this for free. Like, that's insane. I didn't even have to pay shipping. Very happy about that. But yeah, I'm gonna go, I think, do some yoga now. So I need to change into some other clothes because I'm wearing jeans right now. And then I'm gonna head down to the yoga studio and hopefully no one else is in there right now. But yeah, I will update you later.
I'm moving up the street, ain't feeling my heartbeat no more, but I found my melody. I'll take one more, please, yeah. So I grab my seat, they want to keep receipts. I said, I buried the old me, 6 feet under, in case you wonder. 6 feet underground, my lips here won't make a sound. I told you once, I told you twice, where I left those words in a past life. I'm moving too slow, I'll pick it up with some blue smoke. Guess I dug me a hole, got what you need in a rock and roll. To rock and roll, I said 10 white lines, got me feeling inspired, got me widening my eyes, better than blue. It's true, bruises glisten like blueberries. Situation like Henry is too hairy. Now I'm chasing a little bag, now no Burberry. Yeah, it ain't too late for this shit. No, no, yeah. I'm moving up this street, ain't feeling my heartbeat no more, but I found my melody. I'll take one more, please, yeah. So I grab my teeth, ain't wanna keep receipts. I said, I buried the old me 6 feet under, in case you wonder. Ooh la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah. Ooh la, ooh la 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 la, ooh la la, ooh la la, yeah. I think I lost my way. I don't feel ordinary, no. Tough cut on my plate. I'm through and through, what's up? I'm moving up this street, ain't feeling my heartbeat no more, but I found my melody.
Hey guys, I have not updated you all day, which I definitely did not mean to do, but it has just been a crazy day. I literally had class from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. today, with like little 30-minute breaks in between, which was barely enough time for me to do anything, but I came back and I got a lot done on my to-do list, surprisingly. And I don't have any classes on Fridays this semester, which I'm really excited about, and Monday is MLK Day, so I have a 4-day weekend, and I think I'm going to continue to vlog tomorrow because I'm going to be working on homework tomorrow, but I'm trying to avoid work on Saturday, Sunday, and Monday because I know that this is probably going to be the last chill weekend of the semester since I'm taking quite a few busy project-based classes. So yeah, that is my update. Classes today were pretty boring. I had my graphic design class in the morning and everyone in that class is so nice, but it's just a really demanding class. And then I had my senior capstone class and that was honestly kind of a mess, but I kind of expected that from last semester because my group low-key sucks a little bit. After that, I had my first AR in automotive UX class and that was super chill. And then I came back and did some yoga, but I didn't film because someone else was using the yoga studio, so I was in there with them and I didn't feel like filming. And I also had dinner and did some more to-do list stuff and then just chilled for a while. Anyway, I'm gonna go brush my teeth, do all of that, and then head to bed. Ariana Grande's new single is coming out today and I'm definitely gonna listen to that at midnight, which is actually in like less than 10 minutes because I chilled for a little bit too long and lost track of time. But yeah, I will update you later. Good morning, guys. I am so congested this morning, so just ignore my voice. But I ended up sleeping in until literally like 10:30, and then I just laid in bed for like 20 minutes, and now it's like 11:10, and I'm finally out of bed and ready for the day. Like I said before, I feel like I'm still on break mode. I feel like this happens to me every single time I come back for the winter semester. Like I just get so used to sleeping in and not doing much, and it's hard to adjust back to this intense lifestyle, but I don't have that much on my to-do list today, so I do think that I'll still be able to get everything done. So because of that, I'm really glad that I also got to sleep in this morning. And it's honestly a little bit surprising that I was able to sleep in because the construction outside is crazy, but I guess I was just that exhausted. Anyway, I am going to go have breakfast and then just get started on my to-do list. Again, I don't have any classes today, so it's just gonna be a work catch-up day, and that's pretty much it. Also, I'm probably just going to be sitting at my desk all day because I woke up with a little bit more lower back pain than I normally have. And if you watched my vlogs last semester, you know that that's not a good sign. So I'm really gonna try not to strain those muscles anymore today. I don't know if my yoga is making it worse because that's definitely a possibility, but I'm not sure. But I do think that for now, I still am going to stick with doing yoga every day. And I have my first physical therapy appointment next week, and I'll probably be vlogging again next week. So you'll probably get to hear my thoughts on that right after. My lower back is just not it.
Sunny June, I heard the birds were singing, but I tossed and turned, a feeling I can't explain. No girl in town, tell me why she have to look my way. Wanted to throw some paper, get drunk with my friends, do some damage to my brain. But then she came along, one smile and I felt. Why do I gotta be so lucky? Why'd you have to be so pure? Question all my good intentions, but with you, oh, I'm so sure. Tasted the fruit and smelled the flowers. Just better not, and girl, I'm yours. Cause in the garden, that's your skin. I'll be dreaming, that's for sure. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why you've been on my mind. Won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay just one more night? When you're there, the despair is nowhere to be found, and that's all my life. And I'm well aware that I can't keep you, so I'll dream about blessing from above, what I do to deserve it. The money, the time, and the hurt, and you work it. And I'll show you my world if you show me yours too. Nothing lasts forever, that's just an excuse. Your name is a drug that I wanna abuse. Shoot up by my side, a tango, it takes two.
That is pretty much it for today's video. I really hope you enjoyed watching, and I will see you in my next video.
Baby, it's your name too. So every time I'm falling, I'll think about you. Tell me why, tell me why, tell me why, tell me why you've been on my mind. Won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay, won't you stay just one more night? When you're there, the despair is nowhere to be found, and that's all my life.